Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, we're playing Rakdos Raid. Rakdos meaning red and black cards, Raid being a mechanic that whenever you attack during your turn, at the end of your turn, stuff happens. And there's plenty of good stuff to happen. If this sounds interesting to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, a man who's currently being ratatouilleed by a sewer rat so I can finally play decks with a little bit of intelligence. Dr. Yukon Socket. Yes, thank you. Film before live studio audience. Thank you so much. Yukon Socket. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on the Aetherdrift, posted by FingerPro, called Rakdos Raid. Now I played another deck, I don't know, like a month ago, which I called Rakdos Artist, and this is very much like it because it has the Perforating Artist in it, and a couple other cards to go along with it. But it turns out there's a bunch of other cards that makes this a different deck. But wildly different. Not wildly. I mean, it still does the same kind of thing. It Rakdos like crazy and plays very aggro. And I always appreciate that big time in a deck. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the cards in this deck. We'll talk a little bit how it should work, and then we're going to go out and we're going to crush some hopes and dreams. What do we got today? Well, let's see. We've got creature kill, but this one here says I can sacrifice a creature to exile something for one, right? When this comes to Surveil, this guy can come back if you commit a crime. This guy, when he dies, you put out another guy that's got flying. This guy forces him to sacrifice a token, a non-token, or a planeswalker, your choice. Impact Tremors, anytime a dude comes in, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. This is a baby maker, so whenever there's been an attack on your turn, then it puts out a little goblin bebe. Viashino Pyromancer, when it comes into play, does 2 points of damage to target creature or planeswalker. Alesha, when there's a raid, then you can return a target creature card with mana value less than or equal to Alesha's power from your graveyard to the battlefield, and that's everything to the right of it over here, absolutely. And Perforating Artist, that when there has been an attack, each opponent loses 3 life unless that player sacrifices an on-land permanent or discards a card. So it's life, discard, or sacrifice an on-land permanent. So suck it, everyone. So as you can see, it's just about, well, we've got a man-land right there too. So mostly what this deck is about is just getting out lots of little dudes, grinding them down, flinging around damage like crazy, using Impact Tremors to cause tremendous damage from guys that die and come back all the time, graveyard recursion. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. All right, so that's pretty much it. It's just aggro, damage, and going nuts on people. If that sounds good, then let's go do it. But before we do, let's do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black Queen Sheoldred, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentations of the women. All right, playing against Gary, 1, 2, 3. Not bad. Not a bad start for this deck. Keep. All right, cool for you. Let's clear the board a little bit. And in for 2. I don't like all these pain lands. That's not a good feeling. Another miner. Let's clear the board. Welcome back, my friend. It cost me a lot of life, but I get to bring these dead dudes back, and that is super cool. That's the thing, but you're out of mana. Look, it's another Sulfurous Springs. Ridiculous, huh? Right there. There's nothing he can do. I'll put it out anyway. Alright, let's make some babies. That big old 3-butt, not good. That guy can't block. I'm not too worried about him. All right, Manland. Let's keep you back, Mama. Oh, we got a nice whiteboard. We got a guy that can't block. We just got to get 3 points of damage through. We got a Manland that we can, I'm sure, pop up on the next turn. And he still only has 4 mana. Good game. Good game. Victory! All right, we're playing against Ketz. All right, let's drop it like it's hot. Impact Tremors next turn. And in for 2. Okay, at the beginning of your end step, you attack this turn. Each player loses 3 life unless that player sacrifices an all-night turn. Blah, 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 blah. Want to lose a guy? That sounds like fun. Alright, you gotta lose life. Lose your dude. Your choice. Lose life. Let's see how this goes now. You ready to start blocking? And he's back. He's down to 7. Alyssa is quite the defender. You can do all the above. Of course, he's just going to give up on a Lana War in this case. All right, let's grind him down. Bring him back. You prepared to take it? You're getting awfully low there, man. Now, the big problem here is that Impact Tremors is what I need. And Glissa can take that thing out if he tries to attack me with her. Go. Once again, you gotta give it up. Who are you giving it up to? Killing something like a Llanowar elf? Not good. All right, I got first strike there. You're not going to like it. All right, you like that. All right, he's down to one. And we win. Ooh, that was glorious. All right, playing against Tree 709. Sacrifice a guy. Keep. Just enter with that guy. I don't think I want to do anything for one straight up. Guys playing mono black, not cool. All right, let's artist it. We might go for the attack, but we got to get our guys out sometime. What's the deal, man? You just packing those? Creature kills right now. We got to burn through them. Block it. All right, let's get the baby maker out there. And a baby. Got another one. She's dead. Sexy. All right, let's go for the baby maker. This guy doesn't seem to want to put out his own creatures. He's stuck on 2 mana. That was a big deal. Victory! All right, we're playing against 7. I tell you, we'll do it this way. Put out the Forsaken Miner. Got a lot of ones to drop here. No, kitty. Surveil 1. We got a couple of edicts. Oh, these are non-directed, so we pretty much have to just eliminate whatever he puts out. I'm on to that. I'd say we're going to play it the hardcore way here. Perforating Artist. Make a Sophie's Choice. Life or creature. All right, that's cool, man. Sheoldred's Edict is going to love that crap. Because there's no protection from choice to sacrifice. Your damage, hippie. Ooh, Impact Tremors, very nice. Give it up, yo. There's no protection. That was just waste. And we win! And we win! All right, we're playing against Testicular Torsion. Keep. Turn 2 is what I can't do. So we'll start with turn 1. And then we'll just Impact Tremors on turn 3. Don't swim the same way my fish. And here we go. All right, so we got a couple guys who can play everything but Alesha. Yikes. I don't know if we got the time for that. He's obviously going to start dropping creatures. We only got one eaten alive. Ow. All right, we got him down to 8. We can kill off one of his guys. Let's just hope that it's a guy. We got 2 guys out. All right, fantastic. We got to keep grinding this guy down. That's what we got to do. I can afford to lose a guy or 2. It's fine. He's down to 3. We can drop a guy next turn. We'll get 2 points. This guy right here is flying. I think we got it. Just don't gain any life there, suckerfish. Killing your own guy. There we go, and then we'll win. We need defense. There we go. This guy comes back with the vengeance. Good game. Boom, boom. Goes the room. All right, playing against weymofte. Weymofte. Punch rock on the face. Push our leashes to the side. All right, welcome to the field. All right, chicken monk. Let's see what we got. Another one. Really? Do I want to? Oh, I am greedy. This is how I lose games. You'll die if you block. Get some babies out there. That's 2 points and 2 points again. We need to pick up another mana though. It's time for me to start pleading for more mana. Not the baby maker. I'm down to 8. That's not cool. Did not get the mana that we wanted. Here we go. All right, apparently we got to wait around for this guy to do something now. All right, so he's popped me for 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm down to 2. Can I get out of this? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. We just picked up 2 mana for the whole stupid game. This guy can't block. All right, he's got to block somebody. And we win! And we win, suckerfish! That's what you get for playing with mites. Victory! All right, playing against Raven. One, two, three. What do we got? Singleton for 1. All right, let's see what we can do. We'll drop this guy out, put out the Dreamthief, start up our aggro-ness. Yeah, I like that. Night, Dragon. Night. Don't need to hear you throw a hissy fit. And for 1. These guys are slow. Broke up there, Planeswalker, and went to the base. All right, I'd like to get out the Perforating Artist. That'd be fantastic. That looks like he's just going to steal something. He's got to take Eaten Alive, otherwise I will eat that bat alive. I will Ozzy Osbourne that crap. All right, take your damage, and in we go. Defend. You got a choice to make. Ask grass for cash. Nobody rides for free. See you later, Forsaken Miner. You were cool, man. I could maybe get something going on there. Do I have to do damage to somebody? I have to commit a crime. This seems very crime-like. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome back. Good job. All right, the artist, he's an artist. Not so much about going out there and getting directly into attacks with people. So we'll just deal with that. And he knows what's up. Yeah, man, you kind of gotta. I'm just looking to lay down some Impact Tremors here pretty quick. They bouncing him back. That was bad for you. Bad. This guy's going to be worth 4 points of damage to your face. All right, now when he gets discarded, not so much. Come on, deck, provide. Provide me with something awesome. Oh, this guy is just getting everything he needs. But we still abide. Victory! All right, so we are with Rakdos Rage, one of the performing artist kind of decks. Yeah, it is Rakdos through and through. I fully enjoyed it. I like a good aggro deck. This was aggro. It's like I knew today. I was just like, look, I'm playing Rakdos. That's what I was to it. I needed to feel it. I needed to feel the burn, the speed, the constant damage being thrown around. Yeah, it was really good. All right, so let's talk about it. Who was the MVP? Who's the most valuable player? I gotta say, in this deck, it was kind of Alesha. The fact that was at the beginning of your instep, if you attacked this turn, return target creature card with mana value less than or equal to Alesha's power. So, yeah, absolutely. Everything, I mean, she's 2, which means all these other guys can come slamming back. And if you got Impact Tremors, or more than one of them, then every guy that hits the battlefield is just doing more damage to people's faces. So, it is usually Alesha. Now, I gotta say, Impact Tremors made this deck so much better, too. Ooh, I'm having a hard time here. Because Alesha's a legend, I'm going to give it to Impact Treasures. With this deck, Impact Treasures was fantastic. We had Baby Makers right there. We had a one-time Baby Maker right there. We had lots of little dudes who were throwing out. And Alesha pulling guys back from the graveyard, maybe Baby Makers, so they make more babies, which meant Impact Triggers are going off again. I'm going to give it to Impact Triggers. You're going to hold it together for me tonight. All right, so Impact Triggers, you are the MVP. Congratulations. You're going to Disneyland, even though you're not a creature of any sort whatsoever. All right, so was this deck competitive? Let's see what my rank was here. 75%. That is a very competitive deck. It felt like it too. It felt like a nice competitive deck. So yeah, I'm going to say this is competitive. Number 2, was this deck fun? Absolutely. Look, honest truth right there. You hold up 2 fingers, keep one down. Yeah, it is a nice aggro deck. Everything's going off cheap. Paying 3, no problem. pretty much anything in our hand we were able to get to. We had a lot of duels kind of going on, with some red, some black, whatever. But for the most part, that was not a problem. And so therefore we could play everything, and everything was working well together. Lastly, was this deck interesting? At first I thought, no, I've already played Performing Artist deck. This can't be that great. I went back and looked at it. This is significantly different enough that it was still really good. I think this one focused a lot on the little dudes, trying to get them out. The last one I played had like Urbrass Forge and Gix in there, and Preacher of the Schism, Lava Tongue, Snorts, the Gorehound. This one is completely different. There's just a couple of base cards in here, Perforating Artist, maybe Impact Tremors. No, Impact did finish the last one. But still, it was an entirely different cast of characters otherwise. So yeah, this was an incredibly interesting deck. Right there along the Performing Artist line, I thought it was fantastic. So let's add this thing up. Was this deck competitive? Yes. Was this deck fun? Yes. Was this deck interesting? Totes my goats. All right, so there you go. It is an A+ deck. And as I'm required by federal law to say, this deck is so choice. I'd highly recommend you pick one up, should you have the means. That is all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later.